I wear a jumper and then my denim? Oh, that could actually look amazing. That could look good. Maybe if I wear this with a hoodie and then my denim jacket. Oh, hold on, because like denim always looks good with like beige. And then I need to find an acceptable hoodie and then just any t-shirt. It's looking up. Okay, hold on 1 minute while I find a hoodie and then we'll piece it together. I mean, I could change my mind by the time we leave, but hopefully, fingers crossed, I won't. So, yeah. Okay, so this is a current vibe, and I think I'm really prepared in a one-track mind way, because after Drayton Manor we're going to dinner at this place called the Palm H2O, but I think it's a bit dressier and I'm not gonna look dressy, so it is what it is. So the current plan is to wear these purple, I'm sorry, purple kya ho gaya? These beige cargos. They're a little long for me, but that's fine, they're comfortable. And then to pair that with this Pangaea purple hoodie, but then layer that with, oh, I put the buttons on, my collusion denim jacket, and then I'm just going to wear a black collusion t-shirt underneath, but you won't be able to see it because I'm not going to take my jumper off. So that is the current outfit. Worst comes, I could, so I've got the hood on my hoodie, but I could also take my cap. Now my cap is a beige Yankees cap, which might be a bit much, like the beige trousers and the beige cap, but also, do I care? Not really. So that's a potential. I'm going to hang them on this hanger in the hopes that the creases that are in them will dissipate a little, because I don't really want to have to iron if I don't have to iron. So hopefully, I mean, you know what, I have a steamer somewhere, but I always remember it not being very good, so I was just a bit like, oh, whatever. So it's giving like not very, okay, this is heavy, this is not giving very summer, but if you were to look at the weather currently, the weather's also not giving very summer. Like, you wouldn't believe it was mid-June and the longest day of the year is approaching. So this is it. You can see how all the combo colours will come together, and then I have two shoe options, which are either my New Balance 550s, which to be honest I need to clean, but I'm not going to do that now, or my Nike Air Forces, which have kind of this, they're like these retro ones, I can't remember what they're called. Anyway, but they've got like purple in them, so it kind of matches. Plus you won't really be able to see them because my shoes make outfit so long, which makes me kind of think that I should wear them like Air Forces because they are a bit chunkier. Anyway, this is super heavy, but I'm going to try and hang it from up there and hope that my DIY skills on my bookshelf are good and the bookshelf doesn't come falling down, because I've never hung anything heavy on it. To be honest, I'm less concerned about the bookshelf. I'm more concerned that the hanger's just gonna slop apart. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna need anything like with me, so everything else will just fit in my pocket, like my lip balm, my phone, my keys. Yeah, so I don't think that I'm gonna take a bag, because then I just have to look after it, which I don't really want to do. And I don't know if I'm going to wear my glasses. I'll see how I feel tomorrow, because we are going to be outside in nature and the hay fever is hay fevering, so we'll see about that. But yeah, hopefully it's a nice, chill, relaxing day. I kind of want to go to the zoo, so hopefully I'll do that. But for now, I guess see you tomorrow morning. Working late, 'cause I'm a sinner. Okay, so don't judge me on my weird nightly practice, but I must have this many pillows on my bed, but I sleep with one and it's the flimsiest. But I washed my hair today, so today is the pillowcase change day. So I'm going to change that as well. So yeah, look, I have a lot of pillows on my bed, but then I sleep with just one, like I said. So I have this like weird, it's not weird to me, this nightly ritual where I like move all of my pillows and arrange them in a specific way. It's a me thing. Don't worry about it. But yeah, I change my pillowcase like usually twice a week, and I change my bed sheets once a week. So if you're not doing that, please do that. That's kind of gross if you don't. Everybody has those days. Hannah Montana said it right. But we still should try to better ourselves. So change your pillowcase, guys. It's better for your skin, it's better for your hair. It's just all around better. And I have a silk pillowcase, but you don't have to have one. It's just good for you. I even have like these silk eye masks, but I can't lie, I find it really difficult to sleep with these on because, oh my god, I got scared. Because I put them on, but then I wake up and they're not on anymore. And it's like, because I feel like suffocated or something, but that doesn't make sense because it's my eyes. So yeah, I don't really know. Anyway, let me move this so you can see me a little better. So I feel like I kind of need a different angle. I feel like I use this angle a lot. Come with me. Let us try something new. Maybe we'll try it. Why is my family making so much noise? Oh my god, somebody is being a menace. Let's try this angle. So, is this good? I don't really know. So, the plan for now is I washed my hair today, so today is kind of like a self-care moment. So I'm gonna like do my like normal like skincare, put on a face mask, obviously put my pajamas on. I'm gonna watch Bridgerton because Bridgerton season 3 part 2 came out yesterday. So I watched one episode yesterday. I'll watch an episode today. But I guess we just do a little bit of a. Sorry, one of my books looks like it's moved positions. Yeah, so we kind of do like a bit of a chatty wind down, and I keep saying that I'm going to talk about the long form movement, so maybe we discuss that today as well. But first, let me change, and then we're going to wash our face. Come on. In my chaos, I almost forgot that I wanted to foam roll, because my new thing is to like foam roll like every night or at least once a day, but particularly if I've been to the gym. And today I did leg day, even though I was supposed to do it yesterday, but yesterday I was lazy, so I didn't do it, so I did it today. But I kind of feel like I pulled my hamstring a little on my right side when I was doing single leg RDLs, so I just want to like get the tightness out. So I'm not going to walk you through a foam rolling routine because I'm not very good at it yet, so I don't want to do that. But I'm actually currently sitting on my foam roller. It's just one I got from Amazon. It's pretty good, but if you've ever foam rolled, you know that it's not a good, nice feeling at first, but you kind of get used to it, and eventually it's like giving yourself a massage, and I don't really like being touched, so giving myself the massage is pretty necessary and important. So yeah, if you ever start foam rolling, like, you have to really push past the first few times because it's quite uncomfortable the first few times, and maybe find a slightly softer foam roller for the first few, like the first time you use it, rather than getting those really hard industrial ones. I don't really have one of those, but I used one of those at my aunt's once and that was actually painful. But yeah, just gonna foam roll now, and then I will change, and then we'll go and wash our face.
Whether you try to combine those at, for example, dinner parties, and I would do little candlelight suppers. Correct. Or larger scale parties. In fact, I think my first thing was, I can't remember what I called it. I think I called it a bon vivant buffet. And
oh, right. I'm gonna lift this up. Come on, hun. Is this not on? Oh dear. This is not off to a good start. Now. Yes, although there's only 18 minutes of battery left on this, so I suppose I'm only washing my face for 18 minutes. Yeah, so bear with me a second. Also, I know it looks like my head's about to touch the ceiling. It's not, don't worry, I've been in this room for long enough to know. And if it is, that's fine. So bear with me while I begin a little rant, and I'm sorry about the noise, but my extractor fan is kind of necessary because it turns on automatically when the light turns on, and I'm going to need the light. And I'm just going to roll up my sleeves. I have those things that stop water from going up your arms, but I just can't really be bothered to put those on right now. But I really do detest when water like gets on my sleeves. It's really, really disgusting and irritating and very uncomfortable feeling. But as I said, bear with me while I begin my rant while we wash my face. So, short form content. I can see why people like it, but I really think that we need to move away from this whole like short attention span like thing, because what happened to, you know, the good old days when we were like, because ages ago YouTube videos would be like a few 30 seconds, a few minutes, then they started becoming like 5 to 10 minutes, and that was normal. And then we hit the long form phase where, you know, there was people with videos that were like 20 minutes plus 40 minutes, 1 hour long vlogs, whatever. And to be honest, I can't lie, I miss those days. It's because the younger generation, so I'm talking the kids that are at school, my cousins essentially, they don't have a very long attention span, and they don't want to watch anything that's like longer than 10 seconds. I'm like, no, because you don't get the real flavour of anything. It's all gimmicky, it's all trash. That's why you've got all these like one-hit wonders, or I guess in a way anybody can make it, which is kind of nice, but it's just a bit like, oh, whatever, and like whatever gets pushed by the algorithm and stuff like that, and I just don't really like believe in all that. So I think that we really need to like start veering away from the short form. Short form became particularly popular during like COVID times, and I just think we need to like reevaluate, because if you can sit there and watch a movie and you can watch a whole season of like Netflix in one sitting, like you can watch a YouTube video, you can watch Like, I remember people were, when Reeth Prod like 50 episode long series came out, like people were like, whoa, this is so long and la la la. It wasn't even that long, like, cumulatively. And I'm not saying get rid of short form, because short form has its place and has its position. Some people make the most beautiful short form content. Like, I remember Novella used to make during COVID, the Pockets of Peace, and some people like Nuriana, she makes these like edits, and like she does a lot of her ads in like really creative ways. And so short form has its piece and has its place, but honestly, like, I just miss the days of like when people would make long YouTube videos and like we would watch them, and I mean, I personally still do it. Like, my YouTube screen time is probably a little bit higher than it should be, but I hope that it comes back, because you just get to know a person's character a bit more, way more than in like a 20-second TikTok or a short Instagram reel, or just even an Instagram post, like whatever. Yeah, I just want to like feel the flavor a bit more, you know. And I feel really bad about how people's attention has dwindled from things like watching longer YouTube videos and stuff like that, and that's why so many people, you know, just make TikToks and stuff like that and do ads on TikTok and stuff, which I understand. But I had to, during COVID, I started like watching TikToks, but I had to really stop myself, and for the longest time I didn't even use TikTok, so much so that my iPhone automatically offloaded it because it wasn't in use. And I've kind of started using it again, but I've like really limited my screen time across all social media platforms. To be honest, I have 30 minutes of screen time cumulatively across all social media platforms, so Twitter, Instagram. I don't really use Snapchat, but Snapchat, or like anything, Twitter or X or whatever it's called. Like, not, again, I don't really use that either, but like, you know what I mean. So I really hope that we're coming full circle and that we're all back on the long form train, because I just love, like, I put a YouTube video on in the morning. It's really low commitment. Like, I feel like a TV show is a bit higher commitment. It's kind of like a reality show, but like without the scripting, in some cases, not in all cases, which I really love. I'll just have it on in the background while I'm getting ready. Like, I pay attention, but not too much attention. It's fine, it's not too serious. If I'm cleaning, like vacuuming, I can have it on in the background. If I'm doing anything like mundane activity, pop a YouTube video on in the background and let's call it a day. So I say, let's start the long form movement. Everybody start showing support to whichever creator that you like, who still makes a longer form content. Interact with it. That's really important, because I think a lot of people watch but don't interact. I'm somebody, I do give a like. I'm a video liker. I may not comment, but I'm a video liker. If you like something, let it be known, share it. Yeah, so then that person knows that you want them to make more of that. Anyway, I'll continue my rant away from this extractor fan because I've finished washing my face and we should move on to the rest of the skincare now. I think the audio will have changed because I put my mic on charge, but I'm just going to continue to speak anyway. So I know that trends change. I completely understand that, and as they should. But I just hope that, like, you know how like low-rise jeans and like early 2000s fashion has come back. Like, I'm hoping that in the same way, things like vlogs and stuff will come back, and like we'll be reintroducing an era, but like it won't be the same as it was back then. It will be hopefully bigger, better, and more valuable now. So I say, like I said, we start the movement. Everybody start, I don't know, wherever you're posting about long form stuff, like say, tell people to watch something long form as well, or give it as much love as you're giving to like creators on TikTok and, you know, stuff like that. So that's main like, and I'll see. Yeah, I can't really think of it. Like I swear before I had like this whole list of things that I was like, oh, I need to say this, need to say this, need to say this about it, but I don't know. I feel like because of the like the slump, like people have started being less creative, because you could easily just make, I mean, don't get me wrong, people are still creative on like short form platforms. I've seen this amazing person, I think there's one called the Effect Man and one called Procreate something, where they use like Procreate Dreams to make all these like animations on people's like music videos and dance videos, and it is incredible, amazing. Wow, people are so artistic, can't relate. But like it, I feel like the people have found it, I don't want to say easy because it's not easy, to make a TikTok to I think TikToks are great for dance videos. That's amazing, like if you want to learn how to dance or whatever, but I feel like people don't really even do that anymore. But yeah, like just if we could just make a TikTok like, which is 15 seconds, where you just, I don't know, point out some words on the screen or like whatever. Also, that's not, I'm not shading anybody who does that, like that's also difficult to do, but I know that those people have more in them as well, but they're just doing that because they know that first they need to be on the content pump and just pump out as much content as they can, and also like it's simpler for them to like produce that content by doing that, rather than a TikTok that or a video that's going to take them like all day to produce, for example. And I just think it's a bit of a shame, to be honest, because I'm not a super creative person, but I think we're really pushing people into a box, so they're almost becoming like AI-like, and like people are now even using AI to produce their content, and yes, use it to better your content, but some people are literally getting their ideas and like stuff straight from, oh, I don't know, I just can't explain it. Maybe I'm being a hater to change, but I just feel a bit bad for all the people that were ever, or like a whole era of time, like what an era it was to be like, I remember we'd go home and we'd watch a YouTube video, and the next day we'd go to school and we'd talk about it, and oh, it was just a whole thing. So I mean, even like YouTube has eras, like there was the collab era, then there was the mini-series era, the lifestyle era, the mukbang era, like the like daily vlog, like where people would vlog every single day, the like houses or creator houses, where I don't know, like those, at least those things were all on one platform, but like completely transitioning and kind of sort of abandoning a whole platform. That's mad to me, absolute insanity. Anyway, I'm gonna find a face mask and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I've decided to go with this Yuja Abib face mask. Yeah, in terms of like, ooh, apparently you can fit every planet in our solar system between the Earth and the Moon and still have room to spare. That's how much distance there are between. That's insane. That's actually insane. Hold on. The Earth and the Moon. It only takes 24 hours to get to the Moon, right? Oh, I remember the conspiracy theory era. I loved that. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I just found it so interesting to like think about like the things that people believe and like stuff like that. And obviously I don't know like what's true and what's not, but like people talking about like the moon landings being fake, or like people talking about like who's really behind certain activities, and like how we're actually not controlled by world leaders but like powerful families, and what else, like Area 51, and sorry, I'm gonna look scary now. You know, just a bunch of stuff sort of. And then when people were doing exposés on people on YouTube, oh, what an era that was. I think to be honest, it's the same with like TV shows and stuff as well. We've kind of moved away, that I don't know, like I feel just maybe just creativity's gone out the window. Although there's some people that make the most beautiful creative like YouTube videos and TikToks and stuff, and I'm just like, wow, like how do you do that? Like Life of is it Risa or Isa? Who else? Oh, there's just people. Doobie Doobop, like she makes like, I really like the chaotic way, even like Emma Chamberlain. But I guess like when people find their success, like they rightly so and like smartly find other places to like, oh no, it's going in my eye, it's going in my eye, it's going in my eye, give me a second. Okay. And what was I saying? Yeah, and rightly so. I'm gonna move this up because I feel like you're not really seeing my face. Not that you really want to see it, but like they start branching out and of course like making their own products, but eventually I think they kind of just stop making videos, or like very minimally, and I don't know, I guess that's because they don't find that success in the platform anymore. I don't think it's because they don't like it, because I just think they wouldn't even have found some of the success that they did find if they didn't like it. So I do think that they like it. I think it's literally like it's not hitting the way that it used to, and that's a little sad, and I hope that they're all doing okay. My camera battery is about to die, but I'm just basically going to do this mask and watch Bridgerton, so you're not really going to be missing out on much. Yeah, so guys, just make some time for some of the content creators that you used to watch and listen to, who are still making, if they're still making content. They might not be. And yeah, I don't know, just find ways to be creative. Oh, that was so scary the way I just did that. We need to find ways to be more creative, and I like have a vision of like the type of videos I want to make, because I can't lie, I feel like I'm a bit of a storyteller, and that's why I'm starting this, and I just need to find a way to like get to that. So I'm going to try and do that. But yeah, that's going to be the end of it. But also, one thing before I leave, the donation link is still going to be in the bio for this video, so in the description box for this video. So yeah, if you're able to donate to Cancer Research UK, then please do, it will be much appreciated. Like cancer affects so many people, and if we can decrease people's suffering, then that'll be great. And with an aging population, cancer is only becoming more and more prevalent. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to say, and I hope you find joy in whatever you find joy in, even if that's short form content. I won't hold it against you. Anyway,